It's Shawn and Sid.
Hello,
Hello, my darling, my little dumpling, my little pooch.
little dumpling.
How many little nicknames have I had for you over the years, do you think?
Oh
You can
gosh.
rattle them off.
Pooh,
Yep.
Lou,
Yeah.
Lulu,
Pooh Berry.
Pooh Bear,
Um,
Dangleberry.
that's my favorite one. This is my baby Dingleberry.
Dad used to call me stuffed pepperoni.
Oh, yeah, you were a little chubby cheek then.
Pepperoni.
So
Yeah.
cute. Come a long way, baby.
I don't know. It was kind of bullying now that I think about it.
Nah, love you chubby, love you skinny, doesn't matter.
Thanks. That's a
Yeah.
mother.
Well, you know what? Before we get rolling here, get into our wine sampling. Hi, everybody. We should probably tell about who else we love, and that's our sponsors.
I am going to do this off the top because I don't
Okay.
have my little notes pulled up. First Light Home Care of Greater Columbus, Fairfield, and Licking counties, North Star Family Dental, Merle Norman, and Avola Lanza Hair Studio.
Well done. Well done.
That took
Put
every
on
last ounce of.
headphones. Sorry. I got to be that person right now.
Can't hear me?
I can't. Now I can. Oh, hi.
You're just trying to look so official.
Can we talk about you being a pepperoni again? All right, let's clink. Let's get into our wines because you know what? It's
Yes,
been a day and I need a
it
wine.
has been a day.
Yeah, you too.
It's been a week.
What have you chosen?
I don't know. This was a random purchase. I
Well,
fell
that
victim
doesn't help.
again. I told you my grocery store rates wines. I
Yeah.
brought the bottle. I'll show you what it is, but I've never had this.
Okay.
Okay. Unoaked Chardonnay
Very nice.
by Aquarella.
I have no idea.
It
We'll
is
say
from Santa
Aqua.
Barbara.
Yeah. And
Um, Beginning of the bottle, I was loving it.
no, you're not. Did you drink that whole bottle, girl? There's
It
quite a
is
bit
gone.
gone.
It is gone. In fairness, I did make bolognese and that calls for a cup. But I told you,
Okay.
once I open it, I have to do my due diligence to finish it. So
Okay.
this has been
Yeah.
a work in progress for a couple days. Okay.
Okay. You know what I
This is a hearty pour.
It is a good pour. That's a good girl.
What are you
Uh,
drinking?
okay, so I have two options today, and let me tell you why. Could you-
And wait a minute, and you're judging me.
No, but
Really?
you're
And
about
you show up to the party with two.
you're about to find out why. So I feel like I've had Chateau Sauvignon before. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon.
Okay.
And I feel like I have enjoyed this when I've had this. So I poured a little bit, and maybe now that it's breathed a little bit more, I wasn't enjoying it. And you
Mhm.
always say, I never say I don't like a wine. But,
Wow, you don't like it. So what are you going to do? Dump it out?
oh, I just don't enjoy that at all.
Why?
It just, it's sharp. It has just a bite.
Like it's burning?
Yeah. And
Hmm.
I like a rich, deep, velvety Cabernet. So I brought down what I have found as a delish Chardonnay.
Mm-hmm.
This is called Sonoma Cutrer, and
Okay.
California wine, and it is a Chardonnay, Sonoma Coast. Um, this was actually brought to my house, so I would recommend you have parties as often as you can because people do bring wine. And this was
That's why you're thinking of having a Halloween party.
mm,
Now I'm on to,
delicious. This
yeah,
I do enjoy, so I'm gonna
this might be our last week to enjoy Chardonnay. It's turning into red season very quickly.
just watch me. I love a challenge. Um, so speaking of Halloween parties, um, are you going to be going to a Halloween party?
I'm going to Nashville this year.
Oh,
Brandon is coaching like U15 hockey. He
mhm.
chose the tournament that was Nashville because we would get to go. So we're spending Halloween in Nashville with cousin BA, which if you know anything about him, he's a good time.
Yeah, he is a good
And we're all dressing up. So we're going to be the Mario brother characters. Brandon and BA have mustaches right now. So
Mario
they're
Luigi.
Mario, Luigi. Guess what I am? Princess
Princess
Peach.
Peach Fuzz.
Speaking of which, yeah,
We'll have to talk about that too.
I
Princess
know. Add that to our list.
Peach Fuzz.
Yeah. So, what about you? You're in a true neighborhood now, so you can't hide in your basement.
Oh, watch me. Yeah, I can. No,
You can't.
no, I mean, I'll get some candy, but I'm betting they don't have anybody come to my house. I'm betting.
I bet there's people that travel to your neighborhood just to trick or treat.
Well, that's not good. Because,
You're
oh,
gonna leave a bowl out.
yeah, because I've been driving around dropping off gifts for clients and such. I have been eating so much candy in my car. I forgot how much I love a good Tootsie Roll.
It is good. Well, when we were around, you used to set out the bowls of candy around this time, so you're
Oh,
taking advantage.
good times, good times. So,
Mhm.
yeah, I just don't think people my age throw Halloween parties. Am I right? I don't know.
I think it's a great idea.
To throw a Halloween party. I don't know my neighbors that well.
It's not like you have to do the whole dress up thing. Like you could have, DIY easy costumes, little masks or something. I don't know.
You
I
would
think you're in it for the wine.
you don't think they'd look at me like, okay, what are you doing?
You should, yeah, have a DIY crafting Halloween party. I would worry about you.
Oh, there's plenty to worry about. Just add that to the list. Okay. So yeah, not planning anything major for Halloween. We'll see. I'm a little worried about myself because literally yesterday I went to the Longhorn Steakhouse with Penny. We had to be
Hmm.
there before 5 so you can get the discount.
Before 5.
Yes. And so we got there like 4:54
Okay.
in
And
order.
what? You put in your whole order?
You put in your whole order. Yeah.
How, I
And
mean, is it half off? What are we talking here?
yeah, it was like $12 for the whole meal, which was
Oh my gosh, that's
incredible for
great.
steak and potato and salad and all.
They have the best rolls ever.
Oh, yes, they do. And then after that, we went to the car wash. So I'm living large, living large. And you really think I'm going to throw a Halloween party? I don't think so. I think I'm maxed out right here with all the fun.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. You might start crafting.
Yeah, yeah, I don't see that happening either. Anyway, um, I think you get to a certain age and you just realize maybe it's time to hang some things up. I think that's what's going on.
You
Yeah.
think so?
Yeah, because I mean my our time is almost up app that I'm on, you know. I'm ready to put a fork in that. That is not going well.
You said that last month.
But I had a 3-month membership and you told me to hang in there.
I did.
Yep. And I'm still
Sometimes I think you dream these things.
no, you told me. You said me you told me to
Oh,
write.
I do think, regardless, I do think you should hang in there. I think this is good.
It's not good. It's not good.
It's keeping you nimble.
Yeah. Okay. I think, well, you had mentioned, speaking of nimble and age, I didn't see it, but you had brought up the Victoria's Secret show.
Speaking of nimble,
These women can
what a
touch their toes.
transition. Yeah, Victoria's Secret fashion show. I didn't realize this was happening. All of a sudden, the day of, I saw it everywhere. And
Uh-huh.
I mean, it was a couple weeks ago now. But it was all the rage because I don't think it's happened in like 6 years. And they were bringing back all the alumni models who most of them have had kids now, like multiple children. Um, Cher was one of the performers. They brought out Kate Moss, which was unreal. She looks amazing.
Well, there were a couple old school ones that came out. I saw it after
Yeah.
the fact.
I mean,
Um,
Tyra Banks walked. But they had all the
Linda
original like angels.
Evangelista, yeah,
It
all
was
those.
cool. Yeah.
I mean,
Very, very cool.
those women look
But
amazing.
yeah, I mean, you got to they're like athletes.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to be so diligent about what they're doing.
I mean,
I'm
eating,
tired
not
just
doing.
looking at them.
I can promise you they didn't go to the Longhorn Steakhouse for the
And
role.
also, can they have like a petite Victoria's Secret fashion show? All those girls are like 5'10",
I
5'11".
know.
They need mini angels.
Like,
Short, stubby
I
mini
mean,
angels.
like cherubs, like those little ones that look like snowmen.
Cherubs.
Victoria's cherubs, and we all come waddling out. I
I
love it.
love it. I love it. No, but the all the
Saturday Night
gossip.
Live needs to parody that, you
Yeah,
know?
it's really
Victoria's
good.
Cherubs.
Um,
But
all the gossip was around how cheap the production was because Amazon took it over.
oh,
Sorry, Amazon. Um, and it was streamed on Amazon, whatever, Prime
time.
Video.
Uh-huh.
Um,
You didn't.
Now that I'm saying that, I think my sister-in-law works for Amazon
No, she
Prime
doesn't.
Video.
You're okay. You're okay.
So, better be careful. But just a different production than what they're used to from the big Victoria's Secret fashion shows of the
The
past. They
primetime show.
dumped so much money into those. But
Yeah.
it was cool. I'm glad it's back. And I will say it was much more inclusive. So that's exciting to see, other than the cherubs, which I feel like we could be a good addition.
I agree. Yeah,
And one thing, sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I was just going to add, well, this is a segue into the next thing. So
Oh, jump.
none of them have facial hair. And
Oh,
back to our peach
how do
fuzz
you
comment.
know? How do you know they don't?
They
Be-
just don't. They don't.
I'm telling you, it doesn't matter what age you get and how skinny you are and how high your heels are. You can be a fuzzy supermodel. You can.
You've hacked the system for a while.
Yes, I have.
I just jumped on this bandwagon.
Which
So,
I can't believe because you used to always say that you felt like you were a hairy little monkey. And
can we just preface with my brother's nickname for me while I was growing up was Wheatfield.
right,
I mean, Wheatfield, stuffed pepperoni, like this is traumatic stuff, okay?
right,
Because because my legs were so hairy, and we've talked about
right.
this,
You got a little
but
Italian in you. Yeah. So,
little Italian,
okay.
thank God it's blonde. We can't,
Yep.
can't win them all. I am fuzzy. But I finally decided to do dermaplaning,
Yeah.
which has mixed reviews. So this was a
Well,
gamble for me.
why don't you explain to those who don't know, especially if a man's listening right now?
Dermaplaning
And
is,
if you are listening right now and you're a man and this makes you,
have we lost you?
yeah,
No, we hooked him at Victoria's Secret fashion
yeah,
show.
we probably
There's
did. He's still there. Okay.
Tom, listen up.
Oh,
Dermaplaning, I mean, supposedly it's different than shaving. It's done typically in like an actual med spa.
it's for your face.
Yes, it's for your face and it's done with like a straight razor, almost like what guys get shaved with when they're at the barber.
Scalpel, practically.
It
Yeah.
is a scalpel.
Yeah.
And she was doing it on me and I was thinking intrusive thoughts. I was like, she could just end it right now.
Oh, geez.
So dark.
A little dark. Yeah.
But I trust my girl Jen. But she did it completely dry, which I was kind of shocked by.
Oh,
No oil, no nothing. She put alcohol, like an alcohol wipe on my
I think
face,
that's right. Uh-huh.
and then just completely dry
Yeah.
shaved it, basically.
Oh,
And when I tell you
what? What?
a baby hamster came off of my face,
You
27 years worth
of
of
hairy
fuzz.
of hairiness?
Yeah, I'm never looking back. So far, I haven't broken out from it. They say if you have active breakouts or super sensitive skin, don't do it. So I was a little worried about that, but so far, DM me if you have any questions. I'm a big fan.
You're glowing right now.
Thank you.
What'd you do with your baby hamster? Where'd that go? Is it you get habit
Put a
trail?
leash on it and dragging it around.
See one of those play balls going around your family room right now. A puff of hair.
I'm surprised you didn't want to keep it. You saved all my baby teeth.
That's true.
Should have put it in an envelope and sent it to you.
Baby's first shave. You need to
Oh
send
my
it.
God.
Do you remember when I sent your brother's umbilical cord to Aunt Susie? The thing that falls off at the end, that disgusting black thing that just, ugh, it's so gross when they finally fall off. I mailed it to your sister, to your aunt,
Oh my
my
gosh. If that
sister.
doesn't sum up your humor, I don't know what
I
does.
know you're right. Sorry about that. Now, also the shaving thing shouldn't. I have talked to so many of my friends who do it, and I have done it for years.
Yeah.
Because I started thinking about it. First of all, yeah, you do get peach fuzz. But then I started thinking about it. I'm like, men's complexions are amazing
Mm-hmm.
because they shave and exfoliate every day. And
There is
I
something to that.
thought, you know what? I would rather do that than look like Billy Goat's Gruff. because I know, so help me God, Sydney, if I am ever in a nursing home and you let me be the woman with the wiry hair coming out of my chin, I will be so upset with you because I see it so much. I'm in the senior industry and I'm
Aw.
like, why isn't anybody shaving these poor people or doing something so that they don't have to sit there
I
with
know. I
wiry
know.
chin hairs?
I think that's the least of their worries, though. I hope at that age you're like, whatever.
I'm telling you, you owe older people the dignity of a good shave.
Bring your razor around.
Right?
Yeah, you hacked the system a while ago though, and I was apprehensive about it, but like you said, a lot of your friends do it.
My
I think
friends
it's
all do it.
it's interesting how taboo it is for women. And I will say, I feel for women that have PCOS and they grow facial hair due to hormones or have you ever heard of PCOS? It's a
Oh, please
thing.
tell me. You sound very smart right now.
Um, I'm not that smart about it. I do know it's a hormonal like imbalance and
Oh,
it can cause hair thinning, but it can also cause like hair growth in
uh,
areas where women don't tend to want it.
yeah,
Um,
like
and so
everywhere.
it comes through darker, yeah, like everywhere. So I feel for those people.
Yeah.
But I think for those that don't struggle with those kind of things, shave your face. This is great. I can feel my pillow for the first time. Like really, there's a breeze. It's
Imagine what your
very,
pillow's saying. Where'd the hamster go? Where's our baby hamster?
very interesting. So I'll keep everybody posted.
Yeah. So debating whether or not to travel for the holidays. I know a lot of people go through this. The likelihood that I do travel to LA to see your brother, I'm kind of starting to veto it now because
Hmm.
every year people hate traveling around Thanksgiving time and it's like nightmare city.
I mean, isn't that the number one
It is.
most traveled
Yeah.
day?
So I'm thinking I'm going to go like 2 weeks after around my
Yeah,
birthday or something.
perfect.
But the other reason too is because I feel like traveling anymore just brings out the worst in humanity. People are on their worst behavior. You really start to see how
No, you
messed
do.
up people are.
It's a test.
I just
The
saw
social experiment.
it is. And American Airlines has just come out with what they are going to like it's an anti like line jumping. Basically it's a deterrent. And for people that jump ahead groups, they didn't pay a little money to be in an earlier group
Mm-hmm.
and yet they want to jump ahead so they're sure to get the overhead, storage. Now instead of it just being scanned by the flight attendant and the flight attendant going, no, I'm sorry, it's not your group now. There's a loud buzzer noise. So everybody knows what you're doing, what you're doing. Yeah. And so they're doing that. I think
They should have made it say something. Like loser.
Peter, loser. I love that. And I think, was it Delta or it might have been, oh gosh, I'm going to forget the airline that came out with Wilma. I think it might be Delta. So they do window seats first, get to board, then the middle, and then the aisle last. They're
Okay.
trying to alleviate all the crunch.
Love it.
Yeah.
I've always said this.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I don't know. Regardless, then you've got to deal with the other issues that are all about flying. I don't know. I'm ready to do Beverly Hillbillies, just pack my car up and drive cross country because I'm finding I like my own company more than a lot of other people anymore.
Yeah. Okay. So
What?
on our last trip back to Ohio, when I just saw you, you
Yeah,
picked us up from the airport. Brandon and I flew, well,
correct.
into Detroit, we flew from Philly, quick flight, took Spirit Airlines.
Mm,
I will say, very impressed by Spirit. So this is not a dig to Spirit whatsoever.
okay.
And our flights were dirt cheap. And to upgrade to the big seat, which I've never flown first class, and Spirit doesn't even have first class. So this is just like literally a larger seat. I think it was $25. And you get an add on carry on or something. Maybe it was free wine. That's what hooked
Can
me.
you get a drink or
But
something? Yeah, I think
oh,
you
yeah,
could. Yeah.
we got mimosas. But, anyways, here's a flight story for you. We are just past takeoff, maybe 10 minutes. They haven't even started serving drinks yet. And I'm like, and I got a sniffer, like I can smell.
Oh yeah,
And I'm like, I just kind of kept minding my business. I think I was working. Poor Brandon, he can't smell things.
I can't hear, I can't smell. It's
I
perfect.
turned to him. He's a nervous flyer to begin with. I'm like, you smell that? Nope. So I'm thinking maybe it's just me. And then all the like, mostly the women around me start stirring a little bit. And I see the flight attendants reach for this overhead bag. And it's like a SOS bag. I mean, filled with whatever you could possibly need. They pull it down. They start shuffling around. And all of a sudden, I see this lady. She's probably in her 30s run from her seat, which is probably row 12 or something. And she has a carrier, like a pet carrier, and she runs into the bathroom. And the wave of air behind her
Oh,
was unlike anything I've
oh,
ever smelled before.
no.
Like sour, like baby poop is the only way I can describe it. Just horrible, weird
Wait,
smelling.
there was a baby in her pet carrier?
I hope not. So, you know me, I'm nosy, so I'm all locked in. Well, then the flight attendants start walking up and down the aisle with alcohol pads. They're going like this. So we get a waft of just alcohol, and then they have some kind of super heavy duty Bath and Body Works spray, and they're just knocking everybody out as they go down the
What? What?
is so strong. I will say it worked. So
Before
everyone
you
kind of
took off?
chills.
This is before you
No,
even took
this is
off.
right after, like
Uh,
10 minutes in.
okay.
So this woman's not coming out of the bathroom. She has a carrier. I'm thinking it's a dog. What's going on? Flight attendants start immediately serving drinks, and they're kind of making jokes. Like, I think one of the flight attendants said, you know, we have complimentary snacks. Probably don't want to go for the brownie right now. Like, I liked her a lot. She's like, mimosa will help. So they're poking fun
Yeah.
at it. And this poor girl comes out of the bathroom. She's so upset, so apologetic. She wants to buy like everybody a drink. I felt so bad for her. She's beet red and in a sweatshirt, just sweating bullets. It was a cat. It was
Oh,
a cat. Supposedly, she was transporting the cat, not even hers, to make matters worse. Or at least she said that. Maybe she was just trying to not take the blame for feeding her cat something crazy before
oh
flight.
no.
Okay, so everything gets better. I'll speed the story up. Everyone's calmed down, had the mimosas. As soon as we start to land, literally you hear worse. The cat explodes all over the carrier, whole 9 yards again, air freshener up and down. But this time she's trapped. Like she can't get up. She has to wait.
Dang, yeah.
And so it had to have been third. I mean, it was terrible. The entire flight reeked.
Was
She
she
ran off.
sitting next to people too?
Yes, the
Uh,
poor people in her row, and the
I'd be,
stink bomb is
yeah.
under the seat.
Oh,
She was so upset. If for
oh,
some reason she's listening to this, which I doubt, but
you felt for her, so that's nice.
oh, I looked at her and I said, "Is it a dog?" She's like, because she was standing up front. She was looking. I was only like basically one of the first rows.
Is it a
She,
dog that smells that horrible?
yeah, I'm just nosy. And she's like, "It's a cat." I said, "It's okay. We all have pets."
That cat
Oh,
smell.
I hate cats, by the way. Just kidding. Of course it is.
Oh, but if this woman was truly trying to be
Oh, she
a
was so
good person
sweet.
and
She
transporting
ran off sobbing
a
and said, "I'm
cat,
never doing this again. I'm never
how
transporting it."
did she wash it in the bathroom? Because
Yeah, she must have. I didn't
how do you clean a cat?
dunk it in the toilet. I didn't hear a peep out of the cat, so he must have just been so upset.
Oh yeah, he was embarrassed. Cats hate to do that in public. That's why they do it under sand.
It was classic. I've never had that happen.
Oh my
Have
God,
you
that's
ever had a
I
stink
s-
flight?
had a man who was so drunk, literally pooped himself on the seat of the plane.
Mm,
Literally full on pooped himself. And there was somebody sitting next to him. He was so trashed.
wow.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
couldn't get him up, or did he not care?
No, he just sat in it and care. And then it went through the seats. And I don't know if they change a seat out because they take off right after that, 30 minutes. And then you're somebody sitting where John sat.
Think about that next time
Dri-
you board a
Drippy
plane.
John was sitting right
Oh
there.
my gosh.
It was bad.
Anymore. yeah, this flight had the good new leather pleather seats,
Oh,
but those cloth ones, you never know what you're getting.
no, that's gross. Anyway, another reason I won't travel. But
Now you got to go out to LA for your birthday. That's fun.
well, yeah, I'm gonna probably bike. Thinking now, maybe I'll transport a cat. Get on out
Yeah.
there. Maybe so. Anyway.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, we will consider those things coming up in the next couple shows, do we? Don't we? I cannot believe it's almost the holidays already. Insane. Do
I
you
know.
miss not being here and being a Buckeye? Is it weird to be in Pennsylvania, or have you forgotten about
You know what's
college
bad is
football?
I don't follow college football
Yeah,
much.
yeah. Okay,
I do
we're
like I
done
love
here.
the
By the
NFL.
way,
I don't
we're done here. No,
no,
I'm
sorry.
kidding.
Sorry. Go Bucks. That's really bad. I
No.
like it when I'm watching it, but yeah, it is weird because I grew up every Saturday in the
Yeah,
fall. That's what we were doing.
yeah, yeah, but there's nothing. I mean, we don't have college football or pro football in Columbus, so
Right.
yeah, we're kind of stuck. But I was curious about that.
Yeah, I
Okay.
miss home though. Meow. This is our first holiday, like really having to split things up. It's a
I
little weird.
know. I know.
Yeah.
I'll
It'll be
be
good.
I'll be here with Nana.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
You're welcome to come. Publicly extending your invite.
Thanks. Covering your bases. Anyway, all right. Well, thanks everybody for joining us. We'll be updating as things happen in our life besides cats with diarrhea. I promise you, we will find something more
Or
intriguing.
maybe not.
Maybe not. This is probably all we got. We maxed out right here and right now. All right. So everybody take care. Love you, girl.
Love ya. Love you, mama.
Love
Cheers.
you. And a clink to everybody out there. Clink.
Clink.